Sorry, y'all. Hey, so sorry I was late. Sorry, I was running around trying to get the kids and being a mom. And this is the first tutorial. So, hello. Hello if you guys are there. No makeup. This is what you get. Just wait till more of y'all come on. In the meantime, we'll set up some dates and times. We're gonna see if we can do this. Now, this is my first time doing these live posts, so I apologize. I'll try to get the camera in the right spot. If you guys have any pointers, please tell me, okay? Let's see if we can get the messages going. And I'm always better with live, like saying hi to everybody. And we try. So let's see what we got here. Oh, there I am. Holy Grid Nuggets. Okay, so now I can see actual messages. Hi! Oh, Demetria? That's pretty. I like the way you spell your name. That's really pretty. Okay, hello. And I'm from San Diego. I don't know where you guys all are, so hopefully we can set the times up. That'll make it a little bit easier. Hey, Donna. How's it going again? So Donna is the one who started all this, believe it or not. I know. Hi, hey. So, hi, miss. So Donna actually, she put a post in and asked a question. I was like, hey, I can help you out. So we ended up doing FaceTime. Can you guys hear me okay? Just say yes, no, you can hear me. Stephanie says hi. Hello, Miss Stephanie. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, possibly. Yes, perfect. Thank you. I was like, oh gosh, hello. I thought I missed it. No, you didn't. I apologize. I have 2 boys and we were running from the house. And like I said, I want to try getting you guys as much as I can. Hey, Miss Tabby. Hello, Miss Alicia. Is it Alicia? Did I say that right? Hopefully I did. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So, we're all new, and I am not going to kid you. I got my Cricut for Christmas last year, and it drove me nuts because all I got was this little piece of paper and a plastic thing with a couple little pieces like that big of, yes, you did. Oh, yeah. Awesome. But yeah, the fabric was like that small, and they're like, hey, try this, and this is going to be, your tutorial. And I looked at the machine going, holy crud nuggets. I had no clue what I was dealing with. And there's no instructions. How many of you guys felt kind of lost? Like there's no instructions? I know I did. I was totally lost. And I was YouTubing while I was driving in the car. I was YouTubing between patients. I'm a paramedic. I work with the city of San Diego on the 911 system. And it was bonkers. Like I tried everything I could to figure out how to use this stupid machine, and it got to a point where I was putting it back in the box. I said, screw it, I'm not doing this anymore. Did anyone else feel that way? Where you're just like, basically throw it back in the box, and I don't want to touch it, I don't want to look at it. I ruined so much vinyl, and it got to a point where my husband's like, what are you doing? You're wasting all our money. This is turning into more of a burden than it is an actual, something fun. And it wasn't fun anymore. And it drove me bonkers. So what I want from you guys is, what can I help you with? What can I help you with? Whereabout are you? And what we can do is we can start from the very basic, and we can say like Mondays are basic days, and we can put together a class. And depending on the degree, if you guys want more like complex stuff, we can move it along. We can do the simple of just kind of going through all the different commands. Hi, yes, thank you, Demetria. Yes, Kim, watch this. This is going to be good. We can do it very basic, or we can turn it into something crazy. If you guys want one-on-one time, like Miss Donna and I had one-on-one time and we kind of worked through a project, you can do that too. Just instant message me and we'll figure something out. Okay? Learn. Yes, we want to learn together. Okay. So, how many of y'all are on the East Coast? Who's on the East Coast? Just put in that East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, put in a West Coast or Mid-City. or mid-central, I guess. Just so I know like the time frame, because I need to know if I need to bump it up earlier. Is this a good time for all of us to meet when the kids are kind of going to bed? Oh, hello, Miss Idaho. Okay, so I'm taking notes actually, believe it or not. I got my handy dandy planner and I'm taking notes trying to figure out where everyone is. Hey, okay, we got West Coast, Texas. Texas, are we in the same time zone or are we an hour? Because right now for us, it's what? Kentucky, California. Okay. So I'm writing all this down. And if anyone wants to jump in and write something down and help out, that would be rad too. I'm not going to turn it down. Okay? Because we're just doing this out of, kindness of all our hearts. I put up also a bunch of different pictures of projects. So if there's a project that you guys want to do, tell me. So if it's ornaments, I know some of y'all were talking about the little, the picture. It looked kind of like this. This is what I'm working on for my, I don't know if y'all can see that. See how cute it is? That's Frank. He passed away this year. And that's my son's grandpa. So he wanted us to kind of show that off. So I thought that was good. Also, are we echoing? Because I have you live on my iPad and live on the phone. Is there an echo? Central time. I want to do that. Yes, Stephanie, isn't it cute? Someone's like, well, do we have to cut it open? No, we don't. It's actually a transparent piece of paper, or it looks like if you're older like me, we used to use these modules, these like light things, and the teachers would put those transfer pieces of like plastic sheets. It's that, and it's a print and cut. No kidding. That easy, and it's 3-inch. So I'll teach you how to do that. No echo? Sweet. Perfect. Okay, and am I talking too fast? Sometimes I talk too fast and I can slow down a little. Okay, so that's one of the ornaments. You see the elves, that's the big trend. Everyone's doing elves right now. There's a lot of great teacher gifts. If you have little ones in school that I can show you where we can actually whip out a teacher basket that looks bomb for less than $5. No, I'm not talking too fast? Good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so where are you guys all? How many of you just got your machine and you're just starting out? Like literally just got it. If that's you, I want you to instant message me and say, I just got this. So then I'm going to start putting together a little file and kind of work you guys through. Those that have had it for a little bit and they think they kind of got it and they're, using the actual programs and the pictures. Me, I know. We've all been there. We look at the machine, we have no clue what's going on. Yes, I hear you. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You just got yours? Oh, Kylie, you're gonna love it. When you finally get into it, it's gonna be amazing. Like this, my nephew, we're putting together a whole basket. Aren't these cute? We're gonna put movie tickets and turn it into a whole movie basket and put candy and blankets because it's always cold in the movie theater. And I put their names on the blankets. Can you all see that? Isn't that cute? And this is Jacob. I actually have Ramon's basket. I have to switch their stuff because I put on the wrong one. I'm a mom. I make mistakes too. But isn't that cute? So easy. Don't be intimidated. Don't. We're going to do this. And I promise you, if you want, instant message me. We can do one-on-one time together. We'll make it happen. We will work through projects, okay? And if you get stumped, send me messages and I'll help you out, okay? And what I don't know, I will find the answer for you or we'll get you in the right direction. There are so many great resources. So I'm getting mine for Christmas unless I can get my husband to give it to me early. Oh, yes, I know. I'm a sneak. See, I bargain. I had to bargain with my husband. I have mine just trying to learn since I no longer work full time. You know what? You can really supplement your income. Like all this stuff behind me, I used to be just in my little family room area, and I would pull out my machine, and then I had the Harry Potter closet, and I would work underneath the Harry Potter closet, and gradually got more and more and more. And now for Christmas, I'm busy. And for holidays, graduations, Easter, Valentine's Day, you get busier and busier. People will reach out and be like, hey, can you make some JoJo bows for me? And I want to put my daughter's name and number on it. And then can you make team shirts for me? I'm like, sure, no problem. You know, that's easy. And we can work on pricing and where to get the best deal on vinyl, how to get your tools. And you know, Cricut right now is half off. It's a really good deal. So if you're planning on getting an easy press, they have some really good deals on easy presses. Oh, thanks. I'm amazing. Tell my husband that. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so let's do this. We are all starting. Let's get out our machines. I wish we could do FaceTime and we could see everybody at once. I've had mine for a few months, but just watching what everyone does with the Maker, I want that one as well. You know what? I had the Cricut Air 2, and my friend Sydney, who is in one of my classes, she's so cute. She wanted one, and I was like, okay, well, I might get the Maker. You know, I've used this one, and I love my Cricut Air 2. Honestly, you know, the Maker is fantastic. There's a few things, and they're starting to get more tools. You're learning, you know, it's like anything else. You know, jump on, ride, and see how you like it before you spend buku bucks. And there's only a few things that the Maker can do that the Cricut Air can't do, but I can show you tricks on that. So it's not that big of a deal. Air 1 and Air 2. So someone brought up earlier about the Bluetooth, the connection. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I have the Maker, and look, it's plugged in. Even the Maker, I have problems with keeping the Bluetooth connected. Okay, so I keep it plugged in. You know, it's a lot easier that way. Hey, Luz. Hi. That's my friend in San Diego. So, yeah, you know, that's one of the things. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I want to learn how to use vinyl on wood. Oh, yes. And you can. And there's certain products that'll help it stick. There's certain adhesive. There's ways of sticking vinyl. We'll talk about the different types of vinyl. Do you guys all know the different types of vinyl? There is the vinyl that sticks to like indoor stuff that's made for outdoors. Hi, just got home. Oh, hope you had a good day at work. But yeah, so there's different types of vinyl. So there's 651, 631, there's HTV, there's glitter. I mean, you're going to learn so much. And if you want to do the cute bows, have you seen these bows? I just made a couple just to kind of show. You know these ones, right? So there's different product where it's not just the faux leather. You can actually use canvas, printed canvas, which works really, really well. I bought this glitter, which is super duper cute. And that's going to make some great bows for little nieces and nephews. Yeah, I know, right? No, I don't know what no means. Okay, all right. So let's do a project. Who wants to do a project? Let's do something, because I know you guys all are here excited to watch and learn things. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. No, I'm super duper excited too. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the phone onto my computer, and I'm not the fastest typer. I want to learn to print, then cut. Yeah, and going crazy trying to make ornaments. I know. Are you doing the glitter ones? There's the glitter ones. The whole trend is with the Santa and the Christmas elf ones. The watching, the elf surveillance and the Santa cam, right? And everyone was freaking out about finding that little tiny camera lens at the dollar store, and everyone was sold out. Did you know that you guys could go on Amazon and get the kits? And the kits have 13 lenses. 13 lenses for less than $10. That's what I did. Let me show you how cool they look. And then I bought these other ones, which, give me 1 second. I'll show you what it looks like. Everyone was freaking out about it. I have my stash of stuff over here. so much stuff. Oh, nuts. I might have to find it for you guys later. But there are these lenses that you didn't have to buy that whole other, oh, here it is. I was just dying. Can you all see me down here? Hi. I know, welcome to my craft room. Okay, everyone was dying about these Christmas lenses. And they're like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. These guys. Go on Amazon. You get 3 cute red lenses. Tell me that's not going to be adorable. For pretty much the same price as like $1.29 when I got them. Look at this. How cute are these? Isn't that great? You don't have to get that dollar one. You can actually save more money. And just look. Look at bulk. I thought these were adorable. I was like, this is such a good deal. This one is actually a 2. But isn't that great? Are you going to do the video? Yes. My friend Sydney's like, are you going to do the video? Okay. So, what do you guys want to learn how to do? Is that for the phone? Yes. This is for the phone. You can make the surveillance camera. All you do, I'm going to borrow Grinch. You see Grinch? We'll teach you how to do these too. And you just attach. I use plastic so they don't break. Isn't that great though? Really cute Rudolphs too. I am so out of the loop of things. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Replying, yes, it is a I think she will be very popular page very quickly. Well, I just want to help you guys out. So if you send me messages, you tell me what you want to do, we'll incorporate that into the lessons. I promise. Okay, I don't want to waste your guys' time because I know everyone's busy and they got stuff to do. And they got questions. Okay, so what do you use to attach the lens, the ornaments? You can use a lot of different things. Now, this is plastic. You can always cut the plastic and you can attach it. You can use, was that Easy 600? Are you familiar with that? I don't know if I have it handy, but I'll show you. You can use your hot glue gun. If you're going to do that, use Gorilla Glue. Don't waste your time on the cheap stuff because it will just fall off. Okay? Easy 600 just takes a little bit of time because it has to dry, but that stuff sticks. And it sticks for a very long time. So it really just depends on you. How often are you going live? I think, yes, that's it. E6000. That stuff is great. Really, really great. My sister got me onto it. I love it. I am hoping to do at least once a week, at least. And then if you all decide, yep, that's it. E6000, or E6000, I'm sorry. That's the stuff. It's great, 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 great. Yeah, I'm hoping to do at least once a week, and then we can cater it towards different groups. So maybe earlier I'll do one, and then later in the week I'll do one for the people who know a little bit more about it, but they want to try like a cool program, or let's try this, or a little bit of a challenge. We can do that too. We can do HTVs, we can do shirts, fabrics, and we can start working on that. And you can do HTV on coffee cups, you know, people call like sublimations or everything else. Get it to stick. And then Cricut just came out with a new product. I'm not sure if you are familiar, but I'm going to try it out. It's the permanent, and they say that we can put this in the dishwasher. So if that's true, that's going to be amazing. Okay. And then as soon as, so Cricut does these, it's like a mystery box. Are you all aware of the mystery box? Oh, you're welcome, Miss Karen. You're very welcome. How would I go about prepping the bottles? The bottles to do like vinyl and put vinyl on top of the bottles. Alcohol. You need to use alcohol. You need to get off all the oil. So you can use this one. You can use like a distilled form. A few gals use, it's a product that, I'll get the name for you. I can't think of it right now. But they clean off. You have to clean off or it will just peel right off, and that's it. So make sure you clean off the surface before you stick, okay? And that way it lasts longer. Also, if you put it on something like a liquid, say you want to do, you know, Father's Day, stock up on these bad boys. You want to do a mug, okay, and you want to put vinyl on it and you want it to stick and stay. Don't wash it the first couple of days. It's got to adhere. It's got to kind of fuse to the cup itself. So give it time for that stickiness to really stick, okay? Yes, Tiffany, that's good stuff. That is really good stuff. I've been wanting to start a little business to make some extra money, income. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read you, especially with prices. Yeah, you know what? You can do that. There's no reason. I do it as a side job too. It's really cool. So you can do a side business. You can make things happen. I do, especially around graduation. Whatever you buy, if you buy over, like say like I don't go through all these elves, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save them for next year. I put them in a tub and I save them. I write down the inventory. Okay, how many I have. So I always have a stock. Can I use glitter vinyl on a Yeti coffee mug? Just hand wash. You can use, yes you can, but it might not stick as well and as long. Like the glitter might come off. What I would do if I was you is either one, do you see this stuff? Dishwasher safe, Mod Podge that can go over it. It might seal it a little bit better. Hi, Sydney. Or you can always do epoxy. Okay. I think I'll teach you guys all how to do an epoxy tumbler with the glitter. Have you guys seen those? We'll do that one. We'll do alcohol oil or alcohol ink with the vinyl. And then we can do a couple of the others. You will love it. Yes, yes, yes. You can make so much money doing this. Support your habit. The bottles will be painted white. Then I want to put the vinyl on. Is that possible? It is possible. If you're going to paint the bottles, what kind of bottles are you thinking of? Are you thinking of like this? Like these kind of bottles? Are you thinking of glass bottles? Are you going to drink out of it? I need more information. I have wanted to do the Grinch ornament, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, Miss Heather, we are going to make that. Did you see? I'm going to share the SVG and everything with you guys and teach you how to separate. So I separated mine. It had gray and it had black. So what I did was I took out the eyes, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Hi! I'm going to teach you how to take out the eyes. So the yellow will be separate. Instead of all being one SVG, we're going to separate stuff into different forms so then you can actually do that. Okay? It's so cool. An old wine bottle. Yeah, you can do that as long as you're not drinking out of it. Spray paint. I would spray paint. Okay, glass wine bottles and no drinking out of them. Perfect. Yeah. If it's a clear bottle, you could always put the paint on the inside and roll inside of the glass bottle, and that would work. And it would be just like putting paint inside here. So the inside's going to be colored white. And you can do the vinyl on the outside. That's a safe, easy way of doing it if you don't want to do the extra steps. And you just have to tip it up and let it dry. Super duper easy. If you want to paint the outside, then you can paint it, but I would spray paint. It's a lot easier. Okay, glass wine bottles. Will you keep this video up or post on YouTube? I could probably do both, Patty. I could probably do both. I don't see why not. What is a Cricut mystery box? Oh, that is so much fun. Okay, all y'all, when you're buying your Cricut and you're buying all of your stuff and you're learning how to do it, I don't know about you, but going to the store and buying a roll of vinyl that's $14 for a foot breaks my heart. Or $11 for a foot breaks my heart. Because I know in the very beginning, you're going to waste half of it making mistakes. Okay, so on the glitter. So when you do that, do the Cricut mystery box. So if you go on Cricut and you tell them you can actually sign up for the mystery box, and they'll inform you when the next one's coming out. As soon as I find out, I will post it. Sorry, Mod Podge. Oh, Sandy Spears. On the Glitter Yeti coffee mug, how do I do the Mod Podge? Oh, no worries. Sandy, hold that thought. Give me one sec. Hold that thought though. The mystery box is awesome. So what the mystery box is, it gives you discounted vinyl. It's a mystery. You never really know what you get, but sometimes there's certain vendors who get it ahead of time. You know, they're sponsored by Cricut, so they'll get it ahead of time. They can tell you exactly what it is, and I'll post those videos. They're great. But the last one they did a Thanksgiving box, and they did a November box, and it had tons of vinyl. I'm gonna move the camera, so I apologize if you guys get motion sickness. I'll try to do it slow. I know if I shoot mine around, it gets me sick. Do you see that box right there? That one right here? That's 2 mystery boxes. 2 mystery boxes. Plus you get all kinds of fun other stuff inside of it. So that means you get tons of vinyl that you can mess up on, and you don't feel guilty because it really only cost you like a couple dollars. Okay? So when the mystery boxes come out, do it. Get that vinyl, get that mystery box. It's super fun, and it sells out quick. So as soon as we find out it's coming out, I'll post it and then go straight to. Okay? Just save a box for me. All right. So how do I do the Mod Podge? Okay, so the Yeti coffee cup, you're going to prep it the same. Hey, Elizabeth. You're going to prep the coffee cup the same way. So what you will do, we'll take this one for instance. I was doing something for my brother-in-law. You're going to take the Mod Podge. You're going to prep it first with the alcohol. And then you can do the Mod Podge and you can sprinkle the glitter. If you're going to do ombre, I always do one side. And then when it gets to the middle, I kind of shake. So it kind of mixes up in the middle. And then you're going to do the second side, or you can do 3 sides, or, you know, however you want to do the multicolor. Let it dry. Shake off the extra. There are 7 mystery boxes out right now on Cricut. Oh, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Get your mystery boxes, you guys. Trust me, it is well worth the money. So if it's $29, $39, you're getting well over that. It usually tells you it's like $115 or $105 worth of product. You really are getting that. Okay, so it's worth it. Holy moly. Denise, thank you for sharing, dear. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so do that, and then you'll do the Mod Podge. You'll sprinkle off the extra glitter. Once it dries, brush it off, and you can use like a sponge brush, or the brushes are all over there. And again, we can do this all together, but do another layer, get that nice coat that you're looking for. Do another layer of the Mod Podge. Sometimes you have to do a few layers, unfortunately. And then we'll do all that later. But yes, there's tons of stuff to do. Just doing an initial. Yes. Okay. Well, Sandy, we can help you with that, okay? We can help you with that. All right. So, if you're all with me, let's do something. Let's make something. Earlier today, I taught Sydney how to do one of the Starbucks coffee cups. Have you guys seen those? Where they make the Starbucks coffee cups. It looks like this. Like a blank. Ah! You seen these ones? And then you put the circle around and you do the cutout. How many of you guys want to make one of those tonight? And we can just do the vinyl. Does anyone want to do that? Or do you want to do an ornament? What do you want to do? And we can just kind of make something. That way I feel... Can we also do a tutorial on layering vinyl colors? Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, we can do that. That's not a problem at all. You want to make a cup? That's a lengthy process. You want to do one of the Starbucks cups, Brady? Does that look good? I think it's Brady Asia. Me? Okay, Crystal wants 2. That's 2. Can't physically do it, but would love to see it. Okay, that's cool. Cup. All right. I think we got some vendors. Cool. Perfect. Okay, let's do a cup. Starbucks cup, yes. And guys, you can put it on a clear cup. You can do whatever. You can grab... Oh, hold on. Have you seen these cups? And you can put Starbucks on one side and do the whole logo on the back. And you can get it on the cup that you want. I love those cups. Yeah, Starbucks cup. I can't do it, but want to see it. Go for it. All right, we are doing a Starbucks cup. So let's turn the computer over here. I'm going to clear my space. I got to be able to work. So let me clear this stuff over. And hopefully y'all can see what I'm working with. Miss Donna. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm happy you're happy. I'm happy we're doing this together. Okay. Let me clear my space. I don't know about you, but if there's too much, I can't work. I got to clear my space a little bit. It gets distracting. My husband laughs. He's like, the only time I want to clean is my own craft area. Can't do it, but want to see. I need to learn the ornaments too, the memorial one and the faces. Oh, Donna, yes, definitely. A lot of people like that. And you all got, tell me what's a good, hi Eileen. Tell me what's a good day and we can also work that together, okay? All right, so we're going to turn this and let's see if you guys can see this. How's that? And if all fails, I will grab my husband and he will be my cameraman. Oh, see, there's another lens. Okay, how's it looking so far? Am I making y'all? I'm trying to move really slow so I don't make you guys sick. Because I know I get motion sickness when someone moves the cameras too fast. How am I doing so far? Okay, so what we're gonna do is switch sides. You can see my setup. It's quite complex. Okay, how is that, y'all? Is that good? Hopefully that does it. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna tip this up for a quick second. Let me get this into okay. Now this is the one that we worked on with Sydney earlier today. We kind of made a cute little Christmassy one, but what we'll do is we'll make one for us. Now, I second the memorial ornaments. Oh, me three. Okay, then that's Rebecca. My mom actually wants me to make her one of the Starbucks cups. Oh, good. They're really cute, aren't they? Okay, so y'all, this is going to be a template. We're going to use this as a template so we can kind of watch and see. We picked out all of this by just using a picture. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload. Now, if we do not have the actual Starbucks, it doesn't mean that we can't do it. A lot of people think that we can't. Ooh, look at that. I zoomed in. Getting good at this camera stuff. Okay, things that, you know, just because we don't have the actual template or the SVG, we can't do it. Yes, we can. We can do anything. We just have to be creative and we need a little bit of direction. So let's go over here. We're going to open up. Can you guys see that now? That's better. And I focused it. Okay, so we're going to go over here on this side. And this is where the projects are. Let's go to shapes. Is everyone inside and has opened up their Cricut? If so, we'll install it later so we can clear our area. Okay, so we're going to go to shapes and we're going to open up circle. Do you guys see that? Is everyone able to open up circle? Oh, Kim, get your machine out quick so I can teach you how to make a Starbucks cup. I know you don't drink coffee, but we can make it say something else. Shelly, yes. Okay. So right here, we're going to hit the star. Now, what I like to tell people to do is change the background, okay? Change the background to something that we like. And where you do that, did you guys ever see my cursor? I'm going to do it nice and slow, right there. It's down at the bottom, and what you can do is you can actually hit it and change the background. Since it's Christmas time and we want to make it fun, let's go ahead and hit red. Can you see that now? Should be really easy for y'all to see. Honestly, you can pick any color. If that makes it harder for you to see what I'm doing, then I will do white and you can do any other color. Okay? All right. So next. Yes, Miss Shelley, I will make sure that I post it. Okay. So we're going to do one circle. Now we're going to make this color one color so we can see it. That's going to be green. Okay. The outside of the circle has to be at least 4. And we do that. Now, if you don't want to worry about trying to size and figure it out, and that's what I used to, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, right here. My bad. Okay, so what I did is I grabbed that one circle that we made and I just kind of stretched it out, okay? You see where I stretched it out? So what you can do with this is going to be the outside circle. So we want to make it 4. Now you can try playing with it. You can try moving it around and getting the numbers just right. The number will show down at the bottom and to the side, or you can go up to the top. Because the circle makes it easy, just type in 4, highlight the whole thing, type in 4, and hit return. Do you see that? Okay, what I found is 4 kind of fits really nicely around. Now that's a very tiny little circle that you see next to the Starbucks. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to do a thing called duplicate, which is easy, and we're going to change that color. So we're going to go over to the side. Do you remember where the side was? Over on the side, and you're going to hit that, and we're going to change this color to another color because we don't want to stack 2 colors of the same thing on top of each other. Yes, Miss Lynn, we will definitely save this. You can't see the circle. I know, you can't see it, so change it. Now can you see the circle, Miss Stephanie? That's why you got to change the colors so they're not the same thing. Now, when you take it, you're going to make it a little bit smaller. You're going to go right on top. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make that little tiny circle on the outside. That's so famous. Now we can try to line it all we want, or we can do an alignment. So what you do is you highlight the whole box. You see that? We'll give it a little second for the camera to catch up. Okay, then go up to the top right here. Do you see the top? It says align. What we're going to do is we're going to hit, wrong one, sorry, that one, and we're going to go to center. Okay, do you see where the center is? Right there. Do you see it? Oh, I use it. I have a Mac. It's older. That's okay, it's like me. We're old. All right, do you see how it centered that though? Isn't that cool? So this can be totally offset completely. All you have to do is you just have to highlight all that you want centered and then go up here where it says align. See that up there? I'm watching the iPad to make sure that I'm not talking too fast. And then you just hit align, okay? So go to align. You're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down to the center. Go ahead and hit that. And see how it centers it for you? Isn't that nice? Now we're going to highlight it one more time. We're going to teach you what slice is. How many of you guys know what slice is? Okay. Down at the bottom, down over here, all the way. Do you see it all the way down here? You see it looks like kind of like a triangle and then a circle and a circle, and it says slice below. You see that? Oh, Rosemary, you like my computer. It's an Apple. My husband hates it. He's a PC guy. You're going to hit slice. So what we just did was we created what my son calls a donut. So if you take the red, see how you can move the red out? That's gone. And then you can take this guy and you can actually move the center out. Do you see that? My circles are the same. That's okay. You got to make your circle a little bit smaller, Miss Alicia. Okay? So just make your circle a little smaller. So the one on the top, you're just going to kind of go like this. And you're going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay? Until you can make that cute little rim. Do you see that, Miss Alicia? Okay. The way you do that is you grab the arrow that's to the right. So let's talk about this. So that arrow down at the bottom to the right allows you to move it in and move it out to get a different size. The one to the left can help you make a different shape, which is kind of cool too, right? You see that? Now, if this was, I'm just going to show you it real quick. If this was a triangle, you can take the arrow up to the right and you can twist it. Do you see that? So the top right allows you to twist it. My husband's watching. He's probably wondering what I'm doing. That's my husband, Ray Edwards. So if you ever see him pop on, tell him to keep supporting my habit. Okay? So very simple. So we're keeping this really simple, guys. So anyways, so we now have a little tiny circle. What we're going to do with that little tiny circle is we're going to create another circle. So see how we kind of made that one a little bit smaller? What we want to do is we're going to start making the center. Now in order to align these two, we're going to highlight everything again. And then we're going to hit align. And let's do center again. Okay? So now it's centered again. Let's take this red circle. We're going to make the red circle really, really small. We're going to push it over here just because we're going to need that. Okay? Now, let's highlight this whole guy right here. In order to slice, you can only layer one thing on top of another. Okay? Only two actions can be happening at the same time. So, if you don't do that, supporter habit. See, Ray, you got to read this. Supporter habit. She's good. Thanks, Donna. Okay, so you aligned this here. In order to do these two together, what we have to do is we're going to have to weld it. Okay, welding. Just like if you're welding two pieces of metal together, we're going to weld these two shapes together, or two words together, or letters together. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so down at the bottom, see down at the bottom, see my little chunky finger? All the way down to the right next to slice is weld. Okay? Do you see it down at the bottom? And it looks like the arrow that's connected to the circle, it's your hint. Okay? That's a weld. All right, so now when you move it around, it's one solid piece. Okay? Now grab the red circle. And what we're going to do is do this. And how many of you guys have noticed that it's kind of sliding behind? We don't want it to slide behind. So what we need to do is we need to move the red forward. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, guys. So in order to do that is we're going to have to go up to the top. Now you see right here, this is what all that baloney means. This is the stuff they don't tell you about. So it means arrange. So what we're going to do is we want to arrange. We want to move it forward. So we're going to slide our cursor all the way down to where it says move forward. And you see that? It moved it forward. Isn't that cool? It's like magic. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Now it looks a little bit smaller, but we can make this larger. Don't worry about that right now. So we're going to make this like this, and we're going to kind of size it to where we want. Now we want the writing to kind of be about that size. Does that look pretty good to y'all? I hope so. Okay. I like to have the center about 2, and if you take a ruler, and you were to take a ruler, and I'm just going to grab, I have this cool like clear one that I like. You can do any ruler. We'll use my yardstick. Isn't this great? It's my fabric one. But if you take this and you go 1 straight across, it's a little over 2 inches. So we already know the center of our cup needs to be at least 2 inches and maybe 2.25, okay? We want it to be at least that. So I'm going to shoot for 2.3 in the center, okay? Which is about where it is right now, 2.3. Pretty good, huh? That was a very lucky guess. Okay, so again, we want to align it. We want to make sure it's centered. So let's go ahead and align to the center and hit that. And now it's aligned. Next thing we're going to do, because it's 2 actions, we're going to slice. Okay, so let's go down to the slice, down to the bottom on the right hand corner. We're going to hit slice. We're going to remove the red. We're going to remove the center. We just made our donut. Do you see the donut, guys? Okay, that is the seal on the outside. Let's get rid of the circles. Okay. So I just deleted those. I highlighted them and I deleted them. Okay, now I want to make sure everything is welded. It's all one piece. You see that? Now let's put in some words. This point, I make it a little bigger, just so I can work with it. Okay? Now, go over to text. Do you see where the text is? So go ahead and hit the text and text whatever name you want. I'm going to do Rebecca. Believe it or not, I have never made my own cup. And if you're just starting, let me set this up. It usually starts on Cricut. So we'll just do basic Cricut for right now, and I can show you how to change your font. Okay? So in order to text, do you guys see that? You're going to hit text over here on the column, go down to text, and hit whatever name you want to type in. Okay? Now what you notice, obviously it's way too big. So let's go ahead and go to the bottom. Let's bring it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to take that arrow. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Letter size. Letter spacing is up here. This is a big mistake that a lot of people forget, is letter spacing. You want to make it tight, okay? Sometimes you can't just do that one action. And I'm just going to show you real quick. Earlier, we did this. We're going to change the font to something wacky. Okay. Let's get out of Cricut. We'll do Christmas, because I know this is going to be weird. These are really cool fonts. I'll teach you guys how to do this too. Okay, so see Rebecca? Now if I wasn't happy with Rebecca, and see how spaced out it is, it doesn't look very good. Okay, if I were to put that anywhere, it just looks kind of funky. It should be closer together. So you're going to go to letter space. Now this is an easy way where you can drop and kind of suck it all in. Okay? And now they're touching, but not all the letters are touching. Do you see that? There's like a gap between the B and the E. The K, E and the K is almost touching. The K and the H there's a big gap. Okay, so what you can do is you go over here where it says advanced, and you're going to hit advanced. Okay, and advanced, go ahead and hit ungroup letters. So now you can move each letter by itself. So now you can kind of move it in to where you want it to be. Like that. I'll move this one like this. I usually start from the center and work my way out. Okay? Do I like that? Undo. Okay, and then we can move this behind. And you can actually, I always like to make the first letter a little bit bigger because I think it looks cool. Okay? And you take Rebecca. The H still needs to come over. The K needs to come down. Okay, so it kind of looks a little bit better that way, right? So then you highlight it. You're going to weld it. And now it's back to one piece. Does that make sense? Okay, good deal. All right, so if I want to take Rebecca, we'll get rid of it. Actually, we'll save that. We want to use this one. Let's say we want to use this one. We're going to take it a little bit smaller. I like to do 48. 48, just like that. Okay, now we need to fit it inside here. Obviously, it's not going to fit in here unless you curve it. So you're going to go up to the top, and that's what the curve button is. What you can do with the curve button is now you can take Rebecca and you can wrap it around in a circle. Okay? And I can center it, and I can give it a little bit more of a squish. Do you see that? Okay, does that kind of make sense, everyone? Am I losing y'all? Yours froze? Oh no, don't let it freeze. Okay. And granted, I'm just showing you real easy without downloading any programs. You can always do it. Okay, good. You're still with me. All right. So from here, we're going to slice it again. Okay? Oh, good. Brady, no? You're not with me? Oh, no. Okay. Let's slice. And if you get lost, just tell me if you're lost and I'll read the comments. Okay? See how I'm kind of taking it away? All I'm doing is highlighting my name. And I got rid of the black. Now I'm going to highlight it again by just clicking on it and hit delete. See that? Okay, you are with me. Cool beans. All right, so that's that. Now, if I don't think that my Rebecca is in the center, I can always rotate it. See how I'm rotating it? So I'm making it kind of sit at the top. All right, so the next thing is put in Rebecca, whatever, Rebecca's juice or Rebecca yada yada. What if I forgot the S? That's easy. We can do hyphenated text. We can always go back. You can always undo too, you guys. So like for me, I realized, oh crud, I forgot my S. So I can always go back 2 steps. And then there you go. It's that easy. So don't be scared. So apostrophe S. That's what it's supposed to say. I might have to fix my curve a little bit. No, it's actually okay. Good. Cool. Sydney, we did a different font. That's why hers is that way. We did Angelina for this part, and then we did a different font for her top part. This is just to show you guys how to do it. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to do my slice. I'm going to take that out, take that out. I'm back to Rebecca again. And then I'm going to go to images. Now, we like the little ornaments on this side. I thought that was really cute. How many of you guys like the ornaments? So if you want to add in an ornament, this is not just this, okay? All we have to do is go over to the side over here and go hit images. When you hit images, see all these cute images? What I did earlier was I typed in ornaments up top. Okay, so you see the ornaments? You'll see my finger in a second pointing to where you have to go. So I typed ornaments right here, and this is what came up. So we're going to find a cute ornament. So just because I don't want to weld that much, I kept it really simple, and I hit this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and say make it. And what I'll do is it's going to add, oh, sorry, I was so excited about that. There it is. It's supposed to be insert image. I was ready to make it. So insert image. You're going to go down to the bottom. Okay. Go to shapes. You can use a circle. You can use whatever you want. We can use triangle. Ultimately, all we want to do is we're going to block out shapes. So see this square that popped up? We are going to cover 2 shapes. And in order to do that, we're going to cover 2 of the shapes. We're going to unlock the shape down at the bottom. See it all the way down here? We're going to unlock that. We're going to stretch this into a rectangle like this. And we're going to cover over those 2 shapes. Like that. See how I covered it over? So now we highlight this, and guess what we can do? Slice. It works like an eraser. So we're going to hit that. We're going to hit that. Just hitting the ornaments. Will we be able to watch this again? Thank you for showing how to do this. This is great. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Delia. You're welcome. And yes, I'm going to try to post it so you guys can go back and actually get a cup and do it yourselves. This is just to show you how to use some of this stuff. Did you see how I did that? Go back one more time. So I put the square over the 2 ornaments. I went down to the bottom and I hit slice. Okay? And then all you have to do is you click here. You click the ornaments. You click it again. And now it leaves you with just one fat round ornament. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'm going to make 2 of these. So I'm going to go over to the top, which is up here. You're going to see my finger. Make 2 ornaments. Right there, there it is. Okay, good. And holding my finger, you're going to hit duplicate. Now I have 2 ornaments. I can have as many ornaments as I want, honestly. And I'm going to stick it right here. And then again, I'm going to use, I don't want it to touch the edges because I want it there to be vinyl, but I'm going to, just kidding, sorry about that. I'm going to move this little doodad because only 2 things can touch, remember? So I'm going to highlight the whole ornament, hit slice, take away that one, take away the leftover green, and that gives me the ornament on the side. And then here, see how I went behind? So I have to go over to the top, hit arrange, move forward, and then I moved it forward. I'm going to take that right lower corner and I'm going to make it smaller. Okay, just like that. A little bit smaller. That looks great. Okay, and then again, highlight. I keep moving the darn thing. Sorry about that. Okay, highlight the whole enchilada. Can you explain again how you put Rebecca on the donut again? Oh yes, Miss Alicia. I will show you how to do that in one sec because we're going to put something down at the bottom. And it'll explain how we did the top and the bottom, okay? So don't worry. And I will cover you. And if you have if you didn't get it that time, we'll just make another one. We'll keep doing as long as you want, or we can do a private too. But I will make sure you get it. I promise. All right. So you see that here? Okay. So let's highlight it all. We're going to hit slice. There you go. We're going to hit it again, and voila. See how it disappeared? Isn't that fun? Good. And now that looks so cute. Rebecca's, what should we say? Christmas juice? Should we, Rebecca's alarm clock. I like alarm clock because I always have to wake up. Let's do alarm clock because that's kind of cute. So text, we're going to go down to the bottom and let's hit alarm clock. A. And then I want to make this Cricut. Sorry, I pulled it off of whatever it was. Text. And then we'll say alarm. See how big that is? That's crazy. Hi, Megan. All right. So we want to squish the letters again. Don't worry about it right now. Just get it in position where you like it. I don't like all the letters to touch. That's kind of a weird thing for me. So it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to make it small enough to fit inside. And then we'll curve it and see how it looks. So highlight it again, go up to that curve, and instead of moving to the right this time, we're going to move to the left. And what do you think? Do you think it needs to be smaller? I think it needs to be a little less letters touching, so we'll make it smaller this way. So letters aren't touching yet. We don't want it to. And then we're also going to shrink it down. A little bit more. And then fix the curve so the curve's not all funny. But don't forget we can always align. Do you guys see that? Isn't that cool? Just like that. Okay, did you all follow that? What we just did? So what we did was we took the alarm clock that was straight, we went up to the curve, and we hit this. We moved, it was right here, the circle was in the center. So from the center we moved to the left, and then from the left we kind of lined it up a little bit. And I think that looks pretty close to being good. What do you think, y'all? I think that needs, actually, and this is just playing around, seeing what you like best. I kind of like that. I want to move it down a little bit. Is that cool? You got it? Yay! Okay, good. All right, so then from here, we're going to highlight everything. We're going to hit slice. We're going to take away the alarm clock. We're going to hit it again and take away the alarm clock. And ladies and gentlemen, you now have the logo. Isn't that awesome? It's that easy. And you just kind of have to figure it out. Don't psych yourself out. Don't set it up. And this one is just, when you make it a little smaller, remember we have to drop it down to 4.15. Should be on the outside. I usually say right about 4.1. That's the size I like. Oopsie, 4.1. And that'll give you the perfect inside, which is just a little bit, see that? Just a little bit over 2 inches. It's perfect. And then we can make it. How y'all doing? Good? Okay, I know it took forever. So just showing you the steps. Hopefully the steps really helped you out, and hopefully it got you kind of figured out. You know now what slice is, you know what weld is, you know what a line is, you know how to arrange, and you know how to curve. Pretty cool. All right, so that's a very simple one. When you're ready to make it, you can make it. Now, I always like, Sydney, we put that on the back of the cup. I'm going to do the back of the cup here. Sydney, my dear, I am scratching yours. I'm going to make these all the same color, so that's going to be black too. So I'm going to move over my cursor to the right. I'm going to make it black, so it's all the same color. Now, does it really matter? No, it just means that it's going to cut on the same page. Now we can go to make it. Okay? Is that cool? Now you get the machine. So the machine is easy. Slide this over a little bit so you can kind of see. We can pick any color you want to pick. This part is easy. But, here. I've never made a cup for myself, so it's kind of cool that I'm making a cup for myself. Okay, so right here, here's your machine. While it's cutting, I think we can kind of flip this. I'm sorry, I don't want to get you with the light in your face. Hold on. There you go. Can you see me now? Okay, hopefully that helped you guys out. I know it was a lot and it was a long lesson, but those were just basic commands. Did everyone feel comfortable with what we learned and what we talked about? I just need thumbs up, thumbs down, yes, no. And does anyone have any questions? Okay. We will continue doing this. And we can cut today. We can save cutting and welding and applying for later. Or do you guys want me to keep going? It's up to you. If you guys want me to keep going, we'll keep going. And we'll cut it, and then I'll teach you a trick of how to apply it to the cup. Tanya, are we good? Gina, are we good? Do you want me to cut it and show you how to do it real quick? Or do you want to save that for maybe tomorrow or what? It's up to you. I don't mind. Yes? Yes to, can you transport logos created on other programs? What do you mean? Keep going? Oh, okay. Joyce says keep going. So if you say yes, cool beans. The only thing I would say about the logos, this was purchased. I purchased this cup. It was purchased this way. So it wasn't like I'm selling the logo. I'm selling a cup that I'm adding on to a cup. So it's different. Be careful. Don't do Disney. Don't sell Disney. Unless you have copyright privileges, that's a whole different story. Don't sell big, huge name stuff. Like, Disney will come after you. Big time. Disney will come after you. The big names, like my logos from design. Yes, we can move that in as long as it's your logos. Totally. And Luz, I will teach you how to do that. It's not a problem. But be very, very careful, okay? And I just say that because I don't want anyone getting in trouble. I always say keep it very simple. Keep it very, if you're gifting it, you can gift something that you make that's Disney, but you can't sell it. Don't make profit off of it. Now, if there's like an emblem and it kind of has like a, looks like Mickey thing on it, if it has Mickey Mouse, like actual Mickey Mouse, don't sell that. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm hoping that was a good start. Just be careful. Be very careful. And some fonts, there's fonts that'll give you privileges to sell. Others, you have to get their permission. So you have to buy the rights to sell that. So when we want to make money, I want you to make money, but I also want you to do it legally and you don't get in trouble. And don't say Rebecca said I could, because I don't want to get in trouble either. Okay, so let's turn this back around. We will make it because some people said keep going, keep going. Okay, we'll keep going. I will do whatever you tell me to do. So we got to move this back a little bit, and there's a little bit of movement on the camera just because if I'm going to cut, I got to cut. Okay. Ooh, that's definitely not on the right spot. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what I just touched. Hey, there you go. You got my workspace again. And there you go. Okay. You can kind of see what I'm doing now. All right. So just for now, it's going to look kind of like this. So you can kind of see. I know it's a hot mess. Welcome. This is what a working mom looks like. Okay. So here, we're doing so good right there. Here we're going to set up and we're going to hit make it. Okay. Go back to here. At the very top, we're hitting make it. So make it is going to give this to me right here. So right here, you can see like the iPad and everything. Right here where it says mirror, you guys, let me see that a little bit better. There, that's a little bit better. Okay. Perfect. Good. Okay, where it says mirror right here, over to the far left underneath the small square. The only time you need to do mirror is when you're working with vinyl or you have a maker and you want the front to look a certain way or the chip side. Okay, other than that, leave that alone. Okay, that's for HTV. HTV, heat transfer vinyl, needs to be mirrored when you apply it because you're going to apply it upside down, and then when you take it off, you want it to be that proper side up, okay? So you want it to cut backwards. If we're cutting vinyl, we're going to cut regular, okay? That's number one. Number two, you want to make sure you have the right mat, and if you have different colors, it's going to have different mats, okay? And it'll have like a series of different ones. Here it says material size is 12 by 12, so we can use a 12 by 12 mat. Okay? And then here, if we want to do more copies, so say you're working on a big project where you have multiple ornaments that you're making for your whole family, that's when you'll use that, okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. All right. So I'm going to hit down at the bottom, continue. What this will do is it'll prompt me to pull out my machine and get my machine ready, okay? It'll also tell me that it's time, you know, what kind of vinyl or what kind of blade to use. Now, if you have a Cricut Air 2, that's cool. If you have a Cricut Air 1, that's cool. You guys can use all of those machines to make this project. You don't have to have the new maker or any of that kind of stuff, okay? You don't need it. You can use whatever. All right? So up here, remember I told you, if you have your computer, some of them are paired. Mine still says Explorer Air 2, and that was set up for the Bluetooth. And I told you, I use a USB port. I just plug straight into the actual maker because it's just easier. Okay? So I'm going to open up my maker, and this part will kind of move you over here so you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, there's a maker. All right, you can kind of see. Cool. All right, you can kind of see what's going on. You're gonna hear some stuff kind of move around. Sorry about the little, trying to figure out where I want to put the camera. I told you I'm new to this live stuff. This is all for you guys. So give me 1 second just to kind of move things around and see if I get a really good angle, which is something that I'm still working on. Does that work? Can you guys kind of see the station now? I think that'll work. Okay. Cool. You can see what I'm doing. This is the part that you just see the cut, and we can ask questions and answers during this time. All right, so you see the different maps back here? There are different types. Each of your type will kind of tell you what you're supposed to use. When you use regular vinyl, you just need to use a regular mat. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm terrible. I always lose the plastic. So I always keep the dirtiest mat up front and I stick them all together, and that way I still have the sticky side. Because the plastic bothers me that it's on top of it. So we'll use this one. Okay? This one is kind of like the go-to mat. You can use it for anything. The pink ones are more like your fabric mats, but I used it earlier for vinyl and it worked just fine. So don't stress out. And we'll talk about mats too. Hard to hear you. Oh no! Is it still hard to hear me? Okay, I'm cutting. So, heat transfer. These are all different sheets. I bought a packet that was on Amazon, all heat transfer. So we can pick out any color, okay? I like maroons. I think I'm gonna do, what would be really festive? I'll do the red. I'll do a red and Christmassy. Doesn't that look kind of cool? Okay. This was a good deal, especially when you start off, because again, it's tons of vinyl and it's cheap. It was like tons of vinyl for maybe like $29. And I'm still going through the vinyl. Okay, so it's not a bad thing to get. Can you still hear me? Or is this hard to hear you, Joyce? Oh, dang it. Sorry, Joyce. Can you hear me better now? I'm trying to speak up for you. Okay. So here, you're going to lay it onto the mat. Okay? Face up. Try to get all the bubbles out. If you have anything underneath it, it's going to make it kind of hard. Now, leave it on the mat when you're done, because it'll make it a lot easier for you to lift off and to weed. And you all know what weeding is, right? Oh, it's a pain in the butt. Some people like it. They call it therapeutic. Me, not so much. Okay, I'm going to turn on my maker. If you have the Cricut Air 2 or the Air 1, go ahead and turn your dial to where it says vinyl. So it's going to be right here at the top. And you're going to turn it to vinyl. And vinyl is kind of like right about here, pointing this way. Okay? So we're going to pick the machine. If it automatically hooks up, fantastic. If not, go ahead and hit, just like me. Always make sure you have enough room, because if it's too close to the wall, it might pull out your cords. Okay? I'm going to hit vinyl. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and hit the arrow. Now this arrow is telling us to feed the mat through. That's why the blinky arrow is on. If you ever have issues where the blinky arrow turns red or this turns and it starts flashing, just go ahead and unplug the back, plug it back in. It's like the old Nintendo. You just need a reset. No big deal. The little C with the little, looks like the little antennas, little Cricut antenna, is what makes you go. Okay? So then it's saying I'm all ready to go. It's going to fish your mat. It's going to pull it back out. And there it goes. It's cutting. So fantastic. All right. While it's cutting, let's do this. Can you guys see me okay? Probably not quite yet. Now I can. Now can you see me? Holy moly, that's close. Hi, okay, there I am. All right, so how are we doing so far? Are you guys liking this? Do you use HTV? Could you use permanent vinyl? This is permanent vinyl that I'm using right now. Very good question. It's 651, and the only reason why I use 651 vinyl is it's going to go in the water. Okay, if you use a 631 or a temporary vinyl and not permanent vinyl, it's going to fall off. Okay, it's just going to peel off like a regular sticker. What you want to do is you want to be able to have it here, and you want it to adhere to it. to really stick to it, okay? So does that make sense? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And hopefully you can hear me over this machine. It's a little louder than the old Explorer Air 2, I will admit. It's our attitude. Okay, so HTV, I love working with HTV. And I'm sorry, but I think Sizer HTV is awesome. It's so easy to peel off and weed. You can do it so quick and fast. So I can knock out a project a lot quicker than having to do it this way, because working with vinyl, you have to have this, and then you have to get transfer tape, okay? Transfer tape, you can get it from Cricut as a distributor, because they have vinyl themselves. You can get it from Sizer. You can go to the Dollar Trees, which I do because I'm just going to throw it away anyways, and I use their transfer tape. So let me show you what it looks like. It's really simple and easy. Oh, I'm finished. Hey, it's done. It's done. It's done. I had it here. Huh. I'll find it in a second. Okay. I usually find it in the very last second. I'm like, oh crap, here it is. All right. Oh, crab nuggets. Yeah, it's somewhere. I'll find it. Anyways, okay. So transfer tape, you want to do very simple. Okay, the machine is done. So let's put this back over here. And see that? Are you guys able to see? I can see my... That should be pretty close. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and pull it out. We're going to hit the button, release it, and then just push this out of the way. So I'll just close it up, push it back over. Okay? Now, if you're anything like me, I don't like to waste vinyl. So what I'll do is I'll actually cut around the spots that I need and don't need. You can use a rotary blade to do it. You can use the little scissors. Okay, this is going to be the back, my name. Remember how I had it at the very bottom? And that cute little cursive. And then this is the circle itself. Okay, now I have a box that I keep all my scraps in. This piece is pretty big, so I can push it aside. Now we're on to this. All right, so we have the bright board, and have any of you guys heard about that? It's got the light in the back, so it kind of brings out, it kind of illuminates the board itself. It's cool, but I don't really use it that often. I just kind of just do it this way. I also love working with the tongs, okay? So the little pinchers right here, this is a lot easier. I think we need to get a little closer so we can kind of work. You can kind of see what's going on a little better. Does that help? Okay, so you're going to start from the center, and what I'll do is I'll kind of pinch and I'll pull it up using the tong, the tweezers. I guess they're tweezers, not tongs. And you just pull it up, and then I keep mine on the side. So I'll keep this circle because it's going to help me get all those small pieces. Now I'm going to pull out all my letters, okay? Everyone's a little bit different. I just put them on my finger and kind of move it around. Now, sometimes what happens, see that little circle, the little tiny circle? Just kind of move it back into place. And this is where the tongs come in play. This is when I'll use the hook and kind of just hold it down and work this one and get it up, okay? It's like doing surgery. Do you see that? Voila! And then, if this is kind of in the wrong spot, just kind of move it to the right spot, where you want it to be. You're the boss. I'm sorry right now. Oh, good night. Oh, good night, good night. Yes, I'm so sorry. It's moving of the dang camera. Okay, I'll be better at it, I promise. I knew it'd be kind of squeaky. So this part, it's gonna go around. And there's no secret to this, you guys. You just gotta go through. The thicker the print is, the better off you'll be. Again, here's that circle. So tag team it so you can keep the circle down. And just kind of move it back to the spot that you want it to be in. Okay. Good. Okay. You can see, sometimes you have to play with it a little bit. Alright. How's everyone doing? So, hope this helps. In the meantime, while you're doing all this, you're going to work on getting your circle and your cup, and you're going to, don't forget that you have to clean the outside of your cup. Okay? When we do the picture ornament, it's not as bad. The only thing you need to have when we do the picture ornament is if you have a printer, that would help out a lot. If you don't have the plastic transfer paper you can get on Amazon, if you don't have that, you can always just put it on a regular white paper and put the white paper inside. It's a little secret. Or, and I've seen it done, so it works. The plastic that comes on these sheets, you can always cut it down, and you can try putting that in the printer. It just doesn't turn out as well, but it's an idea. Okay, the little A's, the little triangles slid off, so sometimes you just gotta fight with Cricut. Sometimes it's your friend and sometimes it's not. So we gotta get that little A. So if it's coming off like this and it's not really giving you a nice clean, you can always redo and try to get a little triangle. I just kind of moved it back. It's not a pain. It's that one little tiny piece. I'm telling you, it's like surgery sometimes. This is what makes people drink. This is also why you see sometimes there's no little A dot. Ah! Isn't that the worst part? Alright, we'll fuss with that later. I'm over it right now. Okay, those A's might just not have a dot. Or we'll put a little dot in afterwards. There you go. Alright, how do you like that? This will drive me nuts if the little dot. We'll worry about that. This is just for me. If you're gifting that out though, make sure you save the little dot and you get the little dot off. Okay? Alright. Next thing is next. The middle circle between the outside and the inside. pull up because this is very sticky vinyl. The very sticky vinyl will stick to it and then you'll lose. You'll lose your little section. Okay. Sound good? And then the last but not least is this one. Isn't that cute? All right. Very, very cool. What I think I might do on the next one is I might make steps to move it along a little bit faster, unless you're making the project with me. Will that be a little bit better? I think, thank you. Looking forward to more sessions. Appreciate your time. Good night. Looks good. Huh? Yeah, it happens. Okay, so we need the transfer tape now. So, does anyone need a potty break? I'm kidding. I just need to find my transfer tape. Stick it in somewhere. The cool thing I know is that glitter vinyl from Cricut always comes with transfer tape. So when in doubt, look for your glitter vinyl. So that's what I'm doing. I'm creeping over here real quick. Haha. I have done this so many times where you just can't find it anymore. Glitter vinyl always has transfer tape with it. And watch, this is the one time it doesn't. Let's see real quick. It'd be great if I just found it all of a sudden. We had a piece that we were working with earlier today, and I reuse my transfer tape. I never ever. See this? Aha! See, magic. Do you guys see that? Glitter transfer. Isn't this beautiful? First of all, the color is gorgeous. Boy, there's a delay. Okay, you see that? How pretty this blue is? I love this color. But look what it comes with. It always comes with transfer tape. This is the strong though. So the super strong is really hard to get off. So what you'll need to do is kind of dull it out. So if you have jeans or carpet, you can actually take a little piece and stick it to that first, because you don't want to fight with it. The worst thing's worse is to fight with your transfer tape trying to get it off. And you're like, what the heck? This is supposed to transfer off, and it's not transferring. Okay? So that happens. I'm still hoping that I'll just find the roll of transfer tape, because I want to show it to you guys on which one to get, because it really is important to have. I knew that would happen. Okay, I found my transfer tape. This is the transfer tape. This is the stuff that's at, you see it on the back side? It looks like this. This is from the Dollar Tree. This is the stuff to get. Now, secret. When you're doing it, you can reuse it. I always take a section of it, like this. I do a little bit bigger than I'm supposed to use. And then as I'm getting to the edge, I tear it. Okay? So why I tear it? It makes it easier for you to peel back. See how easy that was? So it makes it really easy because there's a little piece that's hanging off, and that way you're not fighting with trying to separate the two. Can you see that? Let me move my hands a little bit in the right spot. Okay? That little corner, it's easier to peel. So you can just peel it right off. Isn't that cool? Super duper easy. Okay? Next, you just lay it right on top. Now, I know a lot is like, oh my gosh, what about the very edge? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Do you remember this tool right here? It's the same as a credit card. So if you don't have this, you need a credit card. When they say varnishing, this is varnishing. Okay, this is what they call varnishing. I call it scraping because I'm not very technical. but it's one of the terms that you may hear if you're hearing other people talk about it. Okay, next, flip it over. It'll make your life a lot easier. Okay? When you take it off of the transfer tape, roll it backwards like this. Do you see how easy that comes off? It's like magic. Okay? Keep the transfer tape straight. Roll everything else off like this. Cool, huh? You see that? You see how easy that was? You just kind of roll it back, okay? Don't do it the opposite side because it makes it a lot harder. Keep it flat when you're doing that, okay? And then come to the edge and just pull it out. Okay, isn't that cool? Now, take your cup that you're gonna do. Okay, her nose. See that? See her nose? Her nose is the very center. I'm moving this the right direction. Okay, good. Her nose is the very center. Okay? When you take this sticker, not the sticky side, the other side, we're going to find the center. Okay, so take the circle, make a crease. See that? Next, take the circle, and again, you're going to find the crease. This is going to help you line it up, all right? Do you see that? So now it's centered right. Okay, this cup is going to roll. So ways of making it so it doesn't roll. When you're using your ornaments, this is a cool little trick. Remember these boxes? It's Christmas time. Everyone's got their ornaments out. Flip the ornament over. Okay? You know these, right? Flip it over. Place it in. Voila. Trick of the trade. Can you all see that? I'm trying to get the camera alignment for you, okay? Hopefully you can see that now. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put it right inside, okay? There you go. You can see it sitting. So it's sitting right inside, okay? Oh, can't see center it. Nuts. Sorry. Let me switch. Sorry guys. Close your eyes. It's going to move around real quick. Let me see if I can do. Don't look real quick, guys. Don't look. Because the camera's going to be moving around. I know some of y'all got nauseous. I apologize for that. Let me see how I can get this so it's centered again. It was working great earlier. There. That was on me, but you don't need it on me. Can you see that now? It's a little better. Oh, how's that? Is that good? Okay, I think that's good, you guys. And I'll work on this, I promise. It'll be better next time. Is that better? Okay, perfect. All right, I think that's better. Okay, so you see that? So I used an ornament, one of the ornament holders. Save this. Makes a great cup holder, and it'll hold everything in one place for you. Okay? You can also use rolled up socks. I've seen blankets where we tuck blankets in and you kind of set them in between. Everyone's got these because you're all doing ornaments right now. So that's an easy one. It's cheap. You got it. See how her line, and see where the star is, and see where her nose is. All you're going to do is place this right on the nose and align that line. Remember how we made the cross in between? We're going to align that to her nose. Okay? Before we do that, I almost forgot the most important thing, and I told you guys how important it was. You got to wipe it down with alcohol. Okay? Just let it dry real quick, or it won't stick. Okay, so do that really, really quickly. Let it dry, and then really, really quickly wipe it down. See that? Okay. Dried. Feels great. Okay, now. Woo! Good save, Beck. Good save. Okay, right on the star, right on the nose, the pointy, and drop it like it's hot. Okay. If you don't like where the center is, you can always lower it just a little bit. That's where it's supposed to be. And this one's just about getting the center just right. Okay. Now, you don't want to get ripples. So you take one side, you push one side down. See how I did that? That way it's flat. Anything that's round is a pain in the booty. Okay? This side, you want it to be flat. Push it down. And then you're just going to manually push your hands and kind of move it all around until it feels like it's kind of stuck on there. Once that happens, go ahead and release the transfer tape. See how it needs to stick a little bit more. So push down. New transfer tape, it really likes to stick to it. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. Now I have my own cup. See how the H came up? It's like varnishing. Remember that tool that we have? Really get it stuck on there, guys. You don't want it to come up, not all your handiwork. So take the time to do it right, and that way you don't have to do it again. Okay. So there you go. And pull it off. Ooh, look how pretty. Oh no, I just ruined my cup. No, I didn't. I saved it. Saved it. That is so good. Thank gosh. That would have... Sorry, that would have sucked. See, that's why you can't rush. Let's get that little dot. See the little dot, how it came up? Just push it back in position. Give it a little rub. Give it time to stick. That's why you can't just go soaking these things in water afterwards. There you go. Voila. That, my friend, is a Starbucks cup. And these sell anywhere between $7 to $10. You can go on eBay and on Etsy, and you can make some money. Is that good? All right. That's the alarm. Okay. You want to do the back side, and you want to do the name to make it look really, really cute. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to weed this out really quickly because we all got bedtimes and beauty rest, and I got to go teach a bunch of kids how to be bridge DMTs. Work on the ALS side tomorrow morning. And get my kids off to school and take care of little puppies. But we can do this again. And we'll do the floating ornaments next time, and we'll work with HTV and all kinds of fun stuff, okay? And it's a lot nicer when I can talk to you all. So maybe I'll have my husband, I'll recruit him so he can read the messages and I know what's going on. Thank you for being patient with me. Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. And hopefully this will all help you out in the end, okay? When you guys get the material, we can tell you ahead of time when you guys are telling me what you want to learn. And that way we can, you guys can have all your stuff ready and I'll have all my stuff ready too. We just kind of winged tonight. Huh. Adorable. Thank you. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh, you guys are so welcome. And like I said, you're not alone. As you can see, there's so many people that just need help. So you're not alone. I think my husband just opened the door. Is that you, Ray? So, the gal said you have to support my habit. The ones on the group.
Are you done?
Almost. He asked if I was done. See, it's by bedtime. This was a long tutorial because we covered a lot of stuff, but now that we kind of all know what some of those steps are, it'll be a lot easier. Isn't that cute? There's my name. So I'm going to use that same piece. Remember I told you can use the same piece of transfer tape? I'll use the same piece of transfer tape on like 10 projects at least. Because I don't want to waste money, even though it's $1 for that entire roll, which is really, really cheap. It's still money. And I want to save it so I can do other stuff. See how easy that is? Pretty nice. Okay. So, here's that. Just centered it. This one you can just eyeball. Put it wherever you like it. I love that. Remember, push it down. There you go. That'll do it. There you go. I stuck it on. I put Rebecca on there. Can you all see that? Voila. So that's my cup. Pretty cute, huh? Not bad. There's Rebecca on the back side. Custom made just for me. Alright, so thank you guys. Thank you so very much. Shall we shoot for what day is good for the next tutorial? Thanks for sharing. So you don't always have to use heat when using HTV. No, honey, this is not heat. This is vinyl. So it was Alicia who asked that. Thank you. Going over everything for us. Oh, you're welcome, Sydney. Yeah, it turned out cute, huh? So yeah, just remember HTV is heat transfer vinyl. So that, if we want to make cute onesies, or we want to make t-shirts or festive stuff. I think you guys saw the cute shirt with the red truck, which is like the big trend right now. We can totally make that shirt. That would be super cute. And I can tell you where to get those, the baseball, I call them the baseball shirts. You can get those at Big Five, at Sporting Goods. You get them online. Sometimes they're a little fishy online. You can't really size it up right. But there's a lot of different ways. So you can get those really inexpensive and make it work for you. And we can make that shirt. And all you'd need is red, black, and green. HTV. Tomorrow works for me. Oh, you're funny. That's funny. No, honestly, Alicia, all y'all, if you need any help, just instant message me on the page. If you guys come up with stuff that you like or you want to learn how to do, put it on the page, and that way we can kind of see what, and if, you know, if everyone agrees, and not everyone's going to agree 100%, but we can do that. If you want me to go faster and kind of cut through some of the steps, we can do that. You have to tell me what's best for you. I can go as slow or as fast as you need. If you need it slower, I advise maybe doing some one-on-one, and that's something we can do too. That's me. Hi. I was totally just staring at the iPad reading your guys' notes. So yeah, it's totally up to you on what you... Oh, I look like a ghost. That's a lot of light. Sorry about that. There. Now I look pink again. It's totally up to you on how you want to do it. So you tell me. If not, that's what I got for you. So we made a cute Starbucks cup, and maybe next time we can all drink through it. Anyways, we'll talk later, okay? Wine glasses, you name it, we can make it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye now.